Welcome to Interesting Topics, the show about random interesting things. I'm FragoCap64, and today I will be talking about why everything is a sandwich. But before I get into that, I'll need to go over some commonly accepted definitions of a sandwich. So, in my experience of asking people what a sandwich is, I've found that a lot of people have the similar belief that a sandwich is a food item that consists of two pieces of bread and some sort of topping in between. Now, a lot of people agree with this definition, but they're failing to take into account ice cream sandwiches. No, not this ice cream sandwich, these ice cream sandwiches. If you have ever had one of these ice cream sandwiches, you will know that the chocolatey wafer is, in fact, not bread. Also, according to NPR, Ireland's Supreme Court has ruled Subway bread isn't actually bread, and yet they are still calling it Subway sandwiches. Both of these examples show that sandwiches don't need to have bread in order to be a sandwich. Not convinced? I got one more example. So one day I walked to Wawa. Now, for all of you guys that don't know, Wawa is a store most known for its sandwiches. They also sell sodas and chips and other things you may want to quickly pick up, slushies included, similar to Quick Check. Anyway, inside the Wawa, there's a little kiosk thing where you can order what kind of sandwich you would want. And on the kiosk, under the special sandwich tab, I found no bun hoagies. And a hoagie is a type of sandwich. So if something can have no bun and still be a sandwich, then it must not need a bun to be a sandwich. Also, the ingredients of the sandwich don't even need to be food. And I'll tell you why. I did a poll asking you, the viewers, if you put two pieces of bread on either side of the earth, would it be an earth sandwich? The resounding majority of you said yes. Now, unless you shovel rocks into your mouth on a daily basis for food, earth is not food. And then also, according to Oxford Dictionary, the adjective sandwiched is something that has been squished between two other things or people. It never specifies that it needs to be food. Therefore, it doesn't need to be food to be a sandwich. The definition also never specifies if the two things sandwiching the other thing need to be the same thing. I know, a tongue twister. We can see that in an open faced sandwich, we got the topping sandwiched between air and the bread in this example. So the top and bottom don't need to be the same thing. So let's recap. A sandwich doesn't need to have bread, does not need to be food, and doesn't need to have two of the same things squishing it. In that case, then everything is a sandwich. Yes, you heard me right. Everything is a sandwich. Let's go through some examples. What about a burrito? Well, it's a folded open-faced sandwich. Hot dog? Yes, the toppings are sandwiched between the bun and the air. It's also an open-faced sandwich. And what about an even random book on a table? Like I said earlier, it doesn't need to be food to be a sandwich. It's still an open-faced sandwich, the table and the air squishing the book. So everything is a sandwich, except if it's a single item in a vacuum, or if it's a subatomic particle. But other than that, everything is a sandwich. Now, please, if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, criticisms, or any musings on life in general, please feel free to comment. Anyway, this has been Interesting Topics, the show about random interesting things. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.